morning. Pastor Jerry here from Crossroads Church, Cleburne. It's time for our daily Bible reading. Today's Bible reading is Psalm 52. So if you want to grab your Bible and open to Psalm 52 to follow along, or you can follow along on the screen, or simply sit back and listen as I read Psalm 52. Now, Psalm 52 is another psalm of David, and it's about Doeg the Edomite. Doeg the Edomite was one of King Saul's, who was the king before David. He was King Saul's men. And King Saul was looking for David and was getting around his people, saying that you all are turning against me and conspiring against me because you won't tell me where David is. And so Doeg told him, well, I saw him over at Ahimelech's house, and that Ahimelech actually prayed to God for him. Ahimelech was a priest, and he was from a priestly family. And so Saul had his guards bring Ahimelech to him, and this is all in 1 Samuel 22. They bring Ahimelech to him, and he asks him about that, and Ahimelech says, isn't David your son-in-law, and wasn't he the chief over your personal bodyguards? So why would I not pray for him, and why would I not seek God's will for him? And I've done it before. This isn't the first time, and this is the first time I've ever heard that David is against you. So there should be no problem with it. But Saul, in his rage and his insanity, or even his demonic being oppressed by demons, said that I'm going to kill you. And he ordered his guards to kill him, but the guards wouldn't kill a priest. So Doeg, the Edomite, actually killed Ahimelech the priest, killed his father, who was a priest, killed all the priests. 80 priests were killed that day, it tells us in 1 Samuel 22. Can you imagine the judgment that God had against Doeg for killing his priest? And so the title of the psalm here is The Steadfast Love of God Endures. That should be enough time for you to have opened your Bible to Psalm 52. So let me switch over the screen and let's read Psalm 52 together. The steadfast love of God endures. Psalm 52, to the choir master at Maskil, which is a song of David. When Doeg the Edomite came and told Saul, David has come to the house of Ahimelech. Why do you boast of evil, O mighty man? The steadfast love of God endures all day. Your tongue plots destruction. Like a sharp razor, you worker of deceit. You love evil more than good, and lying more than speaking what is right. Selah. You love all words that devour, O deceitful tongue. But God will break you down forever. He will snatch and tear you from your tent. He will uproot you from the land of the living. Selah. The righteous shall see and fear, and shall laugh at him, saying, see the man who would not make God his refuge, but trusted in the abundance of his riches, and sought refuge in his own destruction. But I am like a green olive tree in the house of God. I trust in the steadfast love of God forever and ever. I will thank you forever because you have done it. I will wait for your name, for it is good, in the presence of the godly. And what this song that David is giving here is saying that Doeg is evil. Doeg the Edomite is an evil man, and even Saul was evil. He was a bad king. He wouldn't follow the will of God. And David is taking his solace. He's taking his encouragement. He's taking his power and his drive from God. And he knows that his steadfast love will never fail him. So you can do the same thing today. You can draw on the steadfast love of God. If people are evil around you, if people are coming against you, you don't have to worry about those people. God will take care of them. What you need to do is stay and remain in God as your provider, as your refuge, as your cover, as your lover, and receiving his love into your life. So I pray that this encourages you. I pray that it strengthens you, that you have a blessed day. Remember that I love you and I'm praying for you each and every day. And may God keep you and bless you until we're together again.